All right, let's get into it. We're about to break down 10 mind tricks. Tricks so powerful, they honestly feel like they should be illegal. You ready to learn the secrets?
I mean, what if you knew the secrets to actual power, to influence, to control? What if you could subtly shape every single interaction you have? Stick around, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how.
Okay, so first up, let's dive into what I'm calling the art of influence. These are the first 5 tricks, and they're all about reshaping how the world responds to you. Trick number 1. This one creates instant psychological dominance. It's called the forehead gaze.
So how does it work? It's ridiculously simple. Let's say you want to get out of a conversation, or maybe someone's just making you feel weirdly uncomfortable. All you do is lock your eyes right onto the middle of their forehead. The effect is incredible. They feel like they're under a microscope. It creates this intense, unspoken pressure that just makes them need to find an escape.
All right, moving on to number 2. This is a technique for pulling information out of someone without saying a single word. It's the silent interrogation. So picture this. You ask someone a question and they totally dodge it. What do? Nothing. You don't repeat the question, you don't rephrase it. You just stop talking and hold direct eye contact. That silence, it becomes this vacuum. And you know what? Human nature absolutely hates a vacuum. Their discomfort will just skyrocket, and they'll feel compelled to fill that silence. And when they do, they'll often spill way more than you even asked for in the first place.
Okay, number 3. This is a classic, right out of the playbook of high-stakes negotiation. It's called the price anchor.
Look, the very first number you hear in a negotiation, it sets the stage for everything else. It becomes the anchor. So before you reveal your actual price, let's say it's 75 grand, you jokingly throw out a completely absurd number. Well, I can't charge you $1 million for this. See what happens? Suddenly, next to $1 million, 75,000 seems like an absolute bargain. Their brain has been anchored, and you've just framed the entire conversation.
All right, on to number 4. You want to know how to motivate pretty much anyone to do what you want? This is it. It's the reverse challenge.
Oh, this one is beautiful because it taps right into the human ego. So you want someone to do something? Just plant a tiny seed of doubt. Casually drop a line like, yeah, I don't know, you probably wouldn't even be able to do it anyway. That simple phrase, it flips a switch. It triggers this deep primal need they have to prove you wrong. Trust me, people will move mountains just to show you they can.
Number 5 is a bit different. This technique lets you, for just a moment, change who a person is. It's called the identity prime.
Here's how it works. Before you ask for what you want, you prime their identity. So you're not just going to ask them to try a new energy drink. No, first you ask them a question like, hey, do you see yourself as an adventurous person? Of course they'll say yes, right? Who wouldn't? Well, now, if they refuse the drink, it contradicts the identity they just claimed. That little bit of mental static, it's called cognitive dissonance, and people hate it. So they'll almost always agree just to stay consistent. Okay, that was the first 5. Now we're moving into our second section, the mind's master keys. These next tricks are all about hacking perception itself. Kicking off the second half with number 6. And listen, this might be one of the most powerful tools out there for creating instant, almost unbreakable trust. It's called the unity trigger. When you bring family into it, the ultimate trusted group, you totally reframe the conversation. You're not a stranger or a salesperson anymore. You're on their team. You're giving them the same advice you'd give to your own mother. It creates this powerful us identity, and you can just feel the barrier start to melt away. Number 7 is, well, it's pretty much a magic trick for the mind. We're going to call this one the distraction heist. Think about it like this. When the brain is laser-focused on one main task, its ability to deal with anything else just plummets. So if you see someone deep in a serious phone call, you can literally just hold out your hand. A lot of the time, they'll mindlessly pass you whatever they're holding. It's like a glitch in the human operating system. And the craziest part? They probably won't even remember giving it to you later.
Okay, number 8. This is a super simple, totally non-confrontational way to handle a really awkward situation. I call it the subway stare down.
You know when someone just won't stop staring at you? Don't engage. Don't get into some aggressive eye contact battle. Instead, just drop your gaze to their shoes. And then just keep staring at their shoes. Don't give up. Don't look away. The sheer strangeness of it will drive them absolutely crazy. They'll get so self-conscious, they have to look away. It works every time.
All right, number 9. This one is so subtle but so incredibly effective. It's the nod of persuasion.
This is one of those things that seems way too simple to work, but it does. As you're asking a question that you really want a yes answer to, just start nodding your head, just slightly. See, we humans are wired to mirror body language. It's a primitive thing we do to create social harmony. So by nodding, you're creating this subconscious pull, basically guiding them toward agreeing with you.
And finally, number 10. For this last one, we're going to turn all this power inward. This is the ultimate proof that your mind controls your reality. This is the mental override. So you had a horrible night's sleep? We've all been there. But instead of moaning about how tired you are, I want you to try something. Look yourself in the mirror and say, with genuine, total belief, I am well rested. I have all the energy I need. If you say it with real conviction, if you truly believe it, your brain will actually function better, as if it were true. The most powerful mind you can trick is your own.
So there you have it, 10 keys to the human mind. Use these wisely, because once you know them, you can't unlearn them.